Hi guys, Dorota Nail, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and I'm in with Olivia. We did record this set of her nails, and it is a really huge growth because we had no time, so it's over 5 weeks actually. And she lost one already, so she did quicker repair. And today we are gonna do something with mint because she got some concert. She's going on. She also banged with this nail really bad, so she says like, "Mom, please be gentle."
It's not too bad. I'm just saying, be kind to it.
I will be very kind to it. Her cuticles are amazing, I must admit, like really nice. Like even after 5 weeks, there is no cuticle on the nail plate, but I'm still doing those prep and making sure the things are nice. You can guys see it, like it's trying to squeeze ourselves for the nails is never easy task. And then we are gonna remove the old design, do the rebands on the fiber, and then put a new design with the mint color. I've got a few ideas, we'll just obviously work as we go. So I'm really kind with this nail. At least I try. That was a cute design she was wearing, and
I really like it.
did you? Like, I really like it even now as well. The
I
grow.
kind of didn't want to take it off.
That's why we
I
waited
was
so long.
tempted to just say, can we do the same?
Because to be honest, like after 5 weeks, it still looks good. Like, I mean, I love actually the designs where there is no product around the cuticle area, because you can kind of get longer away with it without of like pushing like for a quick rebalance or a change of the design. I will need to, of course, take them down a little bit just because the index finger was shorter. It is actually shorter.
I have to take it down because I started picking at it and I picked off the gel.
Oh no!
It was lifting and
Okay.
I picked at it because I was scared that I was gonna just
Lose it.
completely lose it, like rip it off. So I carefully ripped it off.
You can't carefully rip off the nail.
I know. And then I had to just cut it down. And then the next day I was in the salon and I fixed it, just between clients. So I didn't fix it very well.
Yeah, so even if you fix it this nail, I still do kind of rebalance to make sure it's matched the rest of the nails.
There's lifting on it already.
But the rest of them are fine and
Fine.
pretty
It
intact.
must just be the nails that I use.
For a blue scrap. Or you wearing
I
gloves
try
all the
wear
time?
Gloves. I think I forgot to wear gloves maybe once.
Okay.
When doing like a gel polish.
No, that couldn't be.
So it shouldn't be the case. Alternatively, just when I was like touching up my nails.
But this one is, can you see? Yeah, from the middle, guys. This is really like important when you're doing. So yeah, I will answer this question. When you're doing, guys, any kind of rubber base, gaps, like gels in a bottle, fiber in a bottle, whatever the product is called, watch for those kind of things. So that's an empty space. It's like an air pocket of the lifting product, and it's usually caused like when either the nail bends and the product pulls off from the natural nail. The second cause for it could be a bang as well, like when we hit the nail. You know, those kind of liftings, you always want to make sure they are completely off. And I'm very gently filing it without of touching the natural nail. That's enough, because otherwise I'm risking actually touching the natural nail. I can also see Olivia, I've got a tint underneath of her nail.
Yes.
An eyebrow tint.
Yes.
Yes.
I covered my white jumper yesterday in eyebrow tint.
So I will see if we can remove that stain. Now I'm just gonna scratch the edges of the file, making sure we do not hurt Olivia, because she's my baby. We was just laughing, that's like because she doesn't stay at home, she even doesn't know what is going on in our lives
I don't like it.
as much. You don't like it? I don't like it either.
I want to know what you're up too.
And we see each other like almost every day, but it's just like,
Well, we see each other, but we barely get to talk. Because
yeah,
we're both so busy when we're at work.
like talk about the private things. It's just like all work related. Crazy. I know. But this week has been crazy, and next week's is crazy as well. So I actually cannot wait when the things will. Oh, you was at the granddad birthday on Saturday.
Yeah, but I wasn't there for very long because it's a birthday. I don't get to speak to you.
I know.
very long.
Yeah, we need to do catch up with Olivia. Definitely. Okay, so I'm just checking the length. That should do. See, I was very gentle with that nail.
I'm being dramatic about that now. It was just really sore because I just banged it. So it's bad.
So this is actually very easy set we are gonna do. I would say, like, we are gonna keep the nails plain and just slap on couple roses.
Yeah.
I need to file this nail as short as possible because it has the longest nail bed and it looks a bit odd compared to the rest of them. Get rid of that stain. Your natural nail is there.
Yeah.
I don't like the feeling as well.
It's because it's so long and there's no product on it.
So I'm just removing the rest of the product. Give it a couple more scratches. Even if there was this lifting, like you can see it, it looks okay. Yeah, that must be a bank, like, because there was almost a bend, like, yeah, so it's almost a wee line there. But there is no stain anymore from the tint. Woohoo!
It was bothering me because you couldn't really see from the top because of the rainbow covered it. I could see it from the bottom.
I don't like when
And I
it's
was like,
happened
"It's
to
so
me.
dirty."
I know, yuck.
Especially because it's brown.
Yeah, the joys of doing the eyebrows, huh? I need to actually do mine now as well. Can't remember when I tinned them. It's soaked off again.
I told you. I must have not. Maybe I didn't cure it properly or something.
So the fiber in the bottle is a gel which does soaks off, and she done it freshly and she already soaked it off.
Oh. Actually, I wasn't wearing gloves when I was doing my other hand.
So I need to make sure like this loose product is removed. And I never filed too long in a one place, guys, so I just jumped it into another nail. I can go back to this one. See, it is all loose. Again, jump to the thumb. Don't let your client feel it.
Do you think it's soaked off or just lifting?
I think it's soaked off because it feels different under the file.
And it's like really soft and almost wet.
Yes, yes, yes. There we are. That's it gone. So I'm not now scratching the surface of this nail to make sure the product sticks in well.
I can feel myself trying to move my finger away because it's so thin.
It is very thin because that's the nail which you're losing all the time.
All the time.
Okay, just wrap in. Another solution for it is we could cut this nail off and put a fresh extension over it. That can sometimes prevent those things happening. But like, I will give it a try one more time, and if it does happen again, like, we might just cut it and put a fresh extension over it. That will stop those kind of wobbly movement. Okay, an extra nail prep. So again, with Olivia, I don't like to trim her cuticles before I finish any filing. wait for it.
Especially 'cause there's not much there.
Yeah, there is not much there. But I will do a nice e-file. So I'm waiting for it to dry and then apply universal air bond. And as you can guys know, like universal air bond works magic for any product you're using. So it can be used for acrylics, it can be used for gels, and for the fiber in a bottle. Color we have choose is a satin pink. So I'm just applying a scoop in there. Nice and thin. I wanted to say actually a really important thing as well. Like, so guys, you have seen it on the index finger that it was looking like everything is really intact from the top, and it wasn't. So like, make sure you always really well inspect the nails so you do not leave any loose places. And we need to shorten the in-between appointments. So another thing is like, obviously this was 5 weeks, and for Olivia's lifestyle, I think it is just too long. I would say they are probably perfect and all intact up to 3.5 weeks.
Something like that.
Yeah. So 4 weeks is probably a maximum you should go. And we are not in a camera with the fan, I think.
Where'd you want me?
No, it's okay.
Just there?
Yeah, no, yeah, just there. It's okay. So I have just applied thin layer on all of them. And now I'm just adding a tiny bit more product right in the middle. Here I need to add a bigger scoop. So I keep watching what is happening with my pinky. And I can only do it until I don't see the product running too much. And I'm kind of almost at this stage, so I'm gonna, oh, maybe not.
Pinky's running to the side.
Is it already?
A little bit. It's thicker. It's not running onto my like my skin.
But it's getting there. Okay, and this one as
inside.
well. So we are gonna just freeze them inside. When you're freezing the product, always make sure it's at least 10 seconds, just so you kind of don't disturb the process. And now I can just go and add more product. Now we'll have so much filing on the fan. Okay, more product on this one, so I can also fix the missing side. And I'm thinking I'm pretty happy with it, so we have to give it like a 60 seconds cure now. Okay, that's them cooked, so we are gonna use a UV cleanser to remove any inhibition layer. Nice and clean. And then shape them. So I'm always filing from underneath, kind of like blending the product around the edges, around the cuticle area. And then move on into the next one. Here I definitely need to remove the bulkage of the product from the free edge. Blend around the cuticle area. Check the hairline, so that's like how the nail is looking at the free edge. Move on into next one. This one keeps bothering me.
Like, is it too long or?
Yeah, it's a bit too long and bulky, almost. Okay, the pure index finger. Again, blend it. And the one which bothers me.
I think that nail looks best when I've got my nails longer.
Yes, because it's so long nail bed, like it's unbelievable. Okay, and the thumb is a little bit bulky as well. So for the removing of the bulk, I swap my file to the 100 grit, especially that's the fiber in a bottle gel is actually, you can soak it off and it's a little bit harder to file than the hard gel we've got. So I usually use 100 grit to shape it.
I'm so happy to change the brush.
It's amazing. The brushes are amazing. Like, I love it.
Because it's made my application easier
And faster.
neater and
neater,
faster,
absolutely.
which means there's less filing, and I'm like,
No
thank
one
you.
likes the filing. Okay, then white buffer, and I'm just going all over like this, quite nice and fast, but obviously protecting nail folds. Done with that, remove the dust, and then we can start using the gray buffer, again 100 by 180 grit. And I'm just trying to smooth out everything nice and gentle. I use it almost like to brush away any dust which might be stuck in the corners, like here, to blend this area. If it's necessary, I would go with the normal file and just touch up some places. I also like to use the buffer, like to go again a little bit from underneath and perfect the free edge. I think this is the slowest filing I'm always doing on Olivia. I remember when she was younger, like she really didn't like to have her natural nails filed.
I still don't.
You still don't? Oh,
hate
okay, really? Are you
Especially,
getting?
like if they're short, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
But if there's any length on them and it's my natural nail, I hate it because it feels wobbly.
But see, that's why I'm holding always the nail when I'm filing.
Yeah, but if my nail's really long and thin, then even if you're holding the nail, it feels like the top's wobbling. It's a really weird feeling.
Sensation. Okay, guys, yeah, so like always, like when you're filing the free edge, like I tend to hold the actual nail plate to prevent the wobbling fillings, especially for the clients which really don't like their nails to be shaped and filed. Okay, time for a cuticle trim. Can you find some imperfections, please?
Me?
Yes. Search for imperfections. There are always some. Did you find any?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Not for my
come
animal.
on. There must be lots. Give me something.
Why?
Just so they will look better at the end. No, I think they're not bad. Okay, let's trim the cuticles. Okay, so there is nothing to trim in here. I might have something here. I do have some lots in there. I mean, not lots, but...
I have a cuticle oil pen,
Uh-huh.
so the bristles are quite firm. So what I do is I use cuticle oil and I push back my cuticles
Okay.
with the brush, so it's gentle.
But it's constant,
But
like, yeah.
Semi-regular. I do forget.
Okay.
But I did push them back.
Yeah, I can see it. There is minimal work to them. That's a big chunk.
The thumbs tend to have some.
No, I didn't
no,
finish.
sorry.
Come on. I have finished now, so we can move on into next step. Okay, and then we are gonna give just like a gentle bath. And then can move on into the design. So quiet.
Spooky.
No, it's nice, you know, guys, like there have been few videos when the salon was so busy and I had to almost scream to the phone. So I'm actually really enjoying this piece now when doing the nails. It's so much easier.
Our appointments are always quite peaceful.
Huh?
Our appointments tend to be quite peaceful.
Yes, we're lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have heard probably sometimes me screaming like when recording, losing the voice at the end of it. I hope I didn't say it in the wrong time and then everyone just pops in now. Okay, I have done this step. Sorry, like guys, like I mean obviously we're very chilled when we're doing Olivia's nails and that's what I like about it. Like there is no rush, I can be nice and slow and I can do 10 times the same step. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to overdo it. I told you I will find something.
And you did say the same step 10 times.
I did. No, just kidding. Let's move on into the design part. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly remove the dust from my desk. Clean the nails. Nice and squeaky clean. That bothers me.
E-file, pen, anything.
Okay, and then we can start doing the design. So we are gonna go We were supposed to go mint, but we are gonna go purple and mint. And I've got two colors. So one is called Purple Rain 242. 242. And the other color is from Old Neil Perfect range. It's called Grape Expectations 112. And because the numbers used to go from number 1, and then I think from 200 something they are start calling be upvoted. So I'm just taking this old collection from the Neil Perfect.
It won't be 200 because we haven't upvoted.
Up to
Oh,
100.
wait, no, never mind, never mind. We've got different numbers.
241.
I forgot we have different numbers.
Yes, we do have a different numbers.
Yeah.
2, 3, 6. I think it's starting with
It looks
143. 143. Feel good.
Okay.
Yes. And before that, it was the Neil Perfect. Okay, so that's the colors we are gonna use. And what you want to do is you want to splash some colors on the nails. Just do like a patch. Just slap it in.
Splotch.
Splash?
Splotch.
Splotch? That's a new word.
It's just random.
Okay, so I'm using the paint on French gel because it's my favorite one and it just works magic. And I'm mixing it with both of the purples because they are both slightly different.
One's warmer and one's cooler.
Absolutely. And what I'm gonna do is I will do something with this darker one, something in here, something in there and in there, and something in there, and in there and in there.
Let me know.
That's it finished.
Let me know if I'm sitting weird. I'm being nosy and I want to see what you're doing.
Ah, okay.
So.
Then with the lighter color, I'm kind of going pretty messy there around it.
Just realized this is a little bit similar to what we did, not last set, but the one before that.
No, because like we had one stroke and now I'm just painting
okay,
a gel, gel, and it's nothing to do with the one stroke. Yeah, it's not a one stroke.
This is like the beginner version.
No, it will look actually really amazing.
Well, no, but I'm saying like the technique. I'd say this is probably a bit easier than one stroke, personally.
Yes, it is easier than
That's
one
why I'm
stroke.
saying beginner version.
It's easier, but it can give an absolutely amazing results too. So basically I'm trying to make a messy shape there. Do you want them bigger or not?
Do you want to add another one to that ring finger? Or will it be weird that there's only one nail that's got one? Though you'll be doing leaves, won't you? So fill up the space. I don't mind them. Do what you want.
Okay, then the next thing we want to do is clean our brush. I'm using watercolor brush, guys, because it's the fastest one to paint those kind of designs. And then doing the same with the mint and with the green. Like mix them, just so they are not flat colors. That is actually awesome. Wow. That's so pretty. Okay, and then we are gonna do leaves. So leaf in here, leaf in there, leaf in here, leaf in there, leaf in here, leaf in there.
This will look so cute in my dress.
Would it? Good.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll be wearing a green, like a white and green dress. But I don't wear green day to day. I like a minty green. But I don't wear it, which is why I want the purple, because I do wear purple. But the green looks really nice and it's gonna match my dress quite nicely, actually.
Good. I am really trying to be like very uneven when picking up the colors, guys. So like some of those places are darker, some of them are lighter. No, come on, get some more green in there. Okay, yay, cook it. So we are gonna cure those nails, and then because I want to do some gold transfer foil over it, I'm gonna just grab some transfer foil in gold. No, I'm gonna just grab a transfer foil gel glue. And then to make my life easier and your life easier, guys, I'm just grabbing the black foil design gel so you can see what I'm painting. Mix it and wait for it to be used. I grab the nails and I'm applying a top coat all over. Can I have it, please? Because at the moment it looks only like a splash of the color. I'm not too fast about the top coat application.
Because you're gonna buff it.
Yes. So basically, I'm just slapping the top coat on to protect the design. We're gonna cure it and then buff it. Okay, that's the hand cooked, so I can quickly buff it, but I'm also gonna protect my mixture. Grab the buffer and just give it a couple scratches to it. So you can see it, those buffing doesn't take long. It's also making the nails even better shape. Okay, clean them. And then we can move on into the next step. D-liner brush. Like as nice and thin as possible. I'm just outlining the rows. Outline the leaves. I'm really wiggling my brush, like I want the shapes to be very uneven. So quiet. Now Olivia will have to do it on the other hand.
The last design was very nice and easy to do on my own.
It was actually really easy. This one isn't hard too.
No, but it's more time consuming, more gentle.
Yes, you have to be...
Well, the other one I just slapped on some colours in a row, sponged it like 2-3 times, cured, did a second coat, top coat, a little bit of glitter, and some stars.
Okay, we've got 2 nails. If you're scared to paint all 5, you could do it one, transfer the foil, and so on and so on. I'm trying to be as thin as possible. Why are you laughing?
On the computer, the rainbow set we did is playing.
Ah, okay.
I've really been liking this shape actually for the nails.
Suits you.
Because just before that I had the square ones, like a
See?
squabble.
Uh-huh.
But with squabble I had to keep them shorter because it didn't look quite as nice when it started growing out.
See, it is really rare for me to do those kind of shape for clients, like the rounded shape, and with you, I do really think you do suit it as well, so...
It's kind of like a oval.
Yeah.
Because they're too short to do like a soft almond or anything. But taking the corners in just a little bit. So they're not like a chunky round. It's so satisfying to just watch. It's almost making me a little sleepy.
Sorry, I have to, like, you know, be quiet because we have squeezed that set in and we've got client coming in a second, so as usual, quick. Yay! Yay! Okay, cook them. So we are gonna cure it like, I would say, it is so thin, 15 seconds. 15 seconds cook and then gold transfer foil. Olivia, 15 seconds cook. One more. I'm just cutting the pieces of the gold transfer foil, yeah. 15 seconds, yeah? Perfect. So you always adjust the cooking time to the thickness of the product you have done.
What do you prefer using? Do you prefer using stuff like transfer foils or like the powder?
Depending on the look I want to get. I think I prefer transfer foil, I don't know.
You tend to use it a lot more.
Yes, I tend to use the transfer foil a lot more. Absolutely.
I think the transfer foil comes out a little bit more, I guess, metallic.
It's more metallic, yes. The chromes can
shiny.
more shiny, absolutely. I do agree to that. Transfer foil is more shiny than the chrome is.
But also personally, I really prefer using the chromes because I just find them a little bit easier to work with.
Yes, chromes are easier to work with. Transfer foil is more difficult. Okay, I'm just inspecting it. Especially like, you know, for this design, like when I had to be very thin and precise. Okay, I'm happy with this one. I do feel I'm not happy with this one. It feels a bit heavy.
It's the first nail you did.
So the gel starts spreading. That's why we should do it like one nail at the time to make it perfect. But what you could do it, guys, is the solution to it is you could clean it off some of the transfer foil, and I'm actually gonna do that. So I've got some stuff and I will see which one I will use. Blue scrap. Don't laugh, Olivia.
I'm sorry.
And I need to just, gosh, it is hardly even too visible. Oh, that's better. I'm just thinning out some gold, like it was just too heavy. Oh, perfect.
Do you think you'd be able to use the other end of the cuticle pusher and kind of scratch it away?
Yes. That's it. And I'm happy with the rest.
No,
okay, it's a time for the top coat. Top coat, where are you? And this way we have created this, this set. And at least you can learn from my mistakes and do maybe 2 nails at the time. So probably when you're working on a client or yourself, you will just kind of swap hands. Now I'm going close to the cuticle with the top coat. So later on when they grow, we've got just a nice thin layer of the top coat, nothing else in there. I actually quite like this set as well.
It's very nice.
Very luxury looking because of the gold. And we had dilemma, do we want to use gold or do we want to use silver? And we decided the pale gold is just perfect because it's almost silver and almost gold. It's a nice one in between. And with the purple, it goes really well.
Yeah, because I think silver would blend in a little too much. And gold looks better with my skin tone anyway.
Absolutely.
I love silver too much. So this is a nice in-between for me.
Yeah, we're gonna cure them and then I can show you the final results. Okay, that's the hand should be ready. Let me check them. I like them. I like them, nice and pretty. I could wear it myself as well just because of those gold detail. So we are just cleaning Olivia's nail folds, hands from the dust, applying cuticle oil, and then we'll be able to take a beautiful thumbnail picture. But I want to show you them. They're actually so pretty, very delicate and different. And I hope you have guys really enjoy it. Another tutorial with Olivia. If you did, let us know in the comments. We also both sending you huge glittery hugs and see you in the next one. Bye.